and welcome to our channel. I am gonna get this week off with a bang. We're starting with the farmer's market. Round has gone off to work, but I'm going to the farmer's market today for the first time. I'm super excited because I was told that you can get lots of stuff for cheap, and they also have a little flower shop that, like, I'm just shocked by how cheap flowers are here, because last time we went and just checked it out as we were walking past, and the flower, there was a huge bouquet for 20 euros. In the States it'd be way more expensive than that. So hopefully I can get a nice bouquet of flowers to put in our vase. I bought a vase, this one here. Just clear big vase that I think having full of flowers all the time is a good idea. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm just gonna do some things around the house, like clean up and kind of just get in a routine. Like last week without furniture was a disaster. This week I'm just gonna try to settle in and get used to life in the Netherlands. And I'll show you along the way. So I made a little bouquet of flowers. Super excited about them. It's huge, and it was 17 euros. In the States, if you wanted a bouquet of flowers this big, it would probably be like $75. I mean euros, yeah. So that's like $20 for a huge bouquet of flowers. That's one thing I love about here, is that flowers are so cheap. And I got my bag nice and full of fruits, and all of those were only $11, 11 euros. And that included a head of cauliflower. And a head of cauliflower in the States would literally probably cost me $11 on its own. So we're doing good. We love the farmer's market for sure. Okay, so this is all of the stuff that we got. This is my bouquet of flowers. It is so beautiful. I don't know if you can see. Gladiolas, these ones here are my favorite. And then we got a whole bunch of fruit and bananas. And I also got a bundle of cauliflower as well. Now, if this was the United States, it's just crazy. Crazy the difference in pricing here. I know I already talked about the whole cauliflower thing, and if this was in the United States, why is the lighting so bad? Better? The cauliflower alone would have been 11 euros or $11. But yeah, I'm just so happy with everything here. I think we're fine. I'm finally starting to feel more settled. Our furniture's here, I'm not just sitting around waiting for packages all day. And yeah, life is starting to be good. I'm just getting some laundry done right now, and then we'll see what I do with the rest of the day. I really need to find a blanket. This morning Round woke up and he was like, my back hurts so bad, and his back is very sensitive to temperature changes. He's like, it was way too cold last night, so we need a blanket, because right now we're just sleeping under our sheet because we had to return our comforter with our mattress that we returned. And we get a new one on Wednesday, but I think 2 more nights of sleeping without a blanket is probably not the best for his back, so we'll probably go and I'm gonna try to go and find a blanket. I've looked around at a couple shops and haven't found any. My plush blanket obsession is huge. But this living area definitely needs some. We also need throw pillows, because right now we're just using our bed pillows, and that's probably not the nicest thing. Wow! I almost just fell off the couch. This is probably not a good thing. This couch is perfect seating position, or seating height for me. So I shouldn't be sitting on the edge of the couch. I should probably be sitting on the actual couch, but oh well. There's kids jumping on it all the time anyway, so my extra sitting on the edge doesn't really matter, I don't think. Also, this morning I woke up with some really bad pains. I don't know if it's I think it's called round ligament pain, where it's like right here. Ooh, my belly is looking huge, but it's like right here, just like pulling up and all in my hips. Ugh, it is not nice, but Round was like, just go outside, get a little walk in. Hopefully that'll help. So that's what I did. I'm actually, it didn't hurt it. I thought it was gonna hurt because even just like standing up kind of hurts, but I don't know if it really helped anything. I probably need to do a little more than just like walk down the street to the farmer's market and back, but yeah, no. Maybe I'll exercise tonight, because that is one thing I really need to get back into, is exercising, because I have not been exercising really since we moved here. I've done yoga one time, and that's not enough for it's been really 4 weeks, because we did a week of vacation, like with my parents and stuff, before we moved here, and then we've been here for we've been here for like 2.5 weeks in the Netherlands. So I guess like 3.5 weeks with only doing yoga one time. That's not enough exercise, let me tell ya. So get back into that for sure. We just gotta find a gym or a yoga studio. The yoga studio I found is great. She just has a very limited schedule. Like she only has some days she only has classes at like 7:30 and 8:30 at night. And well, with Round working all day and me being home all day, I like to get stuff done during the day so that I can spend the evenings with him and we can like have dinner together and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what we do. Maybe I can bring him to yoga with me. Maybe I'll drag him along. He's actually pretty good at yoga, but I don't know if he actually wants. He wants to like exercise, as in like lift heavy weights and like really sweat. So we'll see. Okay, now I have rested a little bit and I have gotten ready. I've got my exercise outfit on, but I'm not actually gonna exercise right now. I'm actually going to build Lewis and Lexi's drawers for under their bed and their bookshelf. So that'll be fun. Nice way to occupy my time. I've got water bottle, stay hydrated. I've got my little toolbox. This thing is super cool and it's super convenient if you have to do any type of wrenching or screwing, all the things. And I have to open the box. Now, I'm gonna put a nice podcast in. We're gonna get going. I think we're gonna see if I can find a Crime Junkies podcast. Crime Junkies is my absolute favorite podcast of all times. So it's hard for me to find new ones. I have to go back to like 2018 or 19 to find new ones because I've already listened to all of the new ones. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna start with the drawers. Now that's a lot of screws. He says you can't build this with one person. Well, we're gonna try. Issue is here, where this is all together, but this one, the holes are on the same side. So if I do this, then the wheels aren't both up. If I do this, then this piece doesn't go in. because the holes are on this side. So, I have no idea what to do next. Oh, you turn it upside down. Now that is a pregnancy brain if you ever saw one. I've got it all done, but we have an issue. This, it goes too low, so the drawer doesn't go all the way in. Oh no, I wonder if it's safe just to chop like the little bottom part of this thing off. Because if that's okay, then I think that that would be the easiest solution. I can also like take the wheels off, but then it would scratch the floor opening and closing it. But then also, this might be an issue because our walls are kind of slanted, so you can't really, oh, no, you can open it all the way. That's okay. Okay, and now time to build this. Actually, no, first I'm gonna have lunch because I am frickin' hungry. I need to pause my podcast and make some lunch. What should I make? I really have no idea what I want to make. Maybe some pasta salad. Sounds good. But maybe just like some toast and egg salad sounds good as well. Ooh, ginger shot. I should definitely take one of these. Ginger shot, they're great. I really don't feel like cooking. I'm too hungry for that right now. So, we're gonna have this one. This one's my favorite. I eat it probably too often. And some toast. We've got a loaf of bread here. Do I want it toasted? I kind of do. I got our new toaster. We got a new toaster. And so let's see if it works. Ooh, my camera's overheating. Let me let it cool off and I'll let you know how this toast turns out. Now, look at that, a perfectly toasted piece of toast. The toaster works great. Okay, so now that I finished my lunch, I am fueled, ready to go. I'm gonna go build the second thing, which is the bookcase. But I'm not gonna show you guys that the whole time because that'll probably be boring. But I'll show you the finished product. So, how it started. I think this one says that I need a drill. Where's that? A drill. I definitely don't have a drill. So hopefully I can still make it. If not, I'll figure it out, I guess. But there's a lot of pieces in this one. A lot of pieces that are a lot more challenging than the last one. So, we'll see how it goes. And finished. Now I'm off to bed. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. Today I am baking some banana bread, and then Round is actually gonna come pick me up in the truck, and we're gonna drive to Germany, hopefully. That's the plan right now, but we're currently trying to figure out, we bought a car, so we're trying to figure out the logistics of if we are able to get back in time to pick it up on Friday, if I need to stay here so that I can pick it up on Friday, or if they can deliver it to his parents' house on Friday. So we still are trying to figure out exactly what we're gonna do, but hopefully they can deliver it to his parents' house and we can go because he has a trip that starts here and goes all the way to like north of Germany, over like almost to Denmark, and I've never been that deep into Germany, so he was like, you can just come along with me for the ride. So I want to, so hopefully we can. So I'm just making some banana muffins to take along with us. It's kind of a mess right now, but these are my wet ingredients, dry ingredients. Now let's mix them all together. Let's see. These are already good. I try not to make my bananas too mushy. Let's mix up all the wet ingredients. So normally I use brown sugar, but I only have white sugar. So hopefully it still tastes good. I don't know. I don't know if that'll make it more sweet or less sweet. I don't actually know what the difference between brown sugar and white sugar really is. I should probably look that up. Hey Alexa, what's the difference between brown sugar and white sugar?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the difference is that most brown sugar is a mixture of white sugar and molasses, which is a type of sugar-derived syrup. Molasses is responsible for its darker color and slightly increases its nutritional value.
Okay, I would assume then... Alexa, which is sweeter, white sugar or brown sugar?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, white sugar is sweeter.
Okay, so these might be some really sweet muffins. That's okay. I don't mind them being a little more sweet. We got some nutmeg and some cinnamon in there to balance it out, right? It's just a little less nutritious. That's okay. Who needs nutrients anyways, right? And I realized I don't know if I got regular vanilla extract or bourbon vanilla extract. I don't know. I think it says bourbon vanilla extract in Dutch. But what is bourbon vanilla extract? I don't know. Hopefully it tastes good. We'll see. I also need to buy some mixing bowls because I've just been using, like, these are the bowls that I bought for like our salads. And so they're like a good size, but they're definitely not mixing bowl size. So I'm just cautiously trying not to overflow all of this onto the ground. But we'll see. Now, what else is new that I can tell you guys about? We bought a car. We're super excited about it. Except for, we bought a car. So I had a Tesla back in America and I loved it. Round actually hated it. I had the Model 3 and Round hated it. But somehow I convinced him that we need an electric car and that Teslas are the best one. So he test drove a Model Y and he actually liked it. He hated the way that the seat was in the Model 3. And so the Model Y is much higher since it's like the SUV. So he loved it. And so he actually agreed to get the Model Y. The only thing that I'm worried about is since we'll be sharing it, like he normally, the way that I drive my car is much different than the way he drives his car. Like he's very much like, no eating in the car, perfect condition, like don't you dare touch the rims. I had curb rash on every single one of my tires. I don't do it intentionally, but like sometimes the curbs are just a little closer than I think they are. And so he was like, we bought this car. He said, you're allowed to drive it. Of course I'm allowed to drive it. We are sharing a car. He said, but you can't touch the curbs. And I said, well, yeah, of course, like I'm gonna try. But of course he bought this, the one that we bought is like the Performance, which has these like super special wheels that are like $3,000 extra. And I'm like, why on earth did you think that that was the right decision? Like, why would you say, this car that I'm sharing with my wife, who has curb rash on every single one of her tires in her last car, I should get these really, really nice rims to put on it. I don't know why he thought that was a good idea, but he told me, he said, if you ever get curb rash on it, don't tell me, just go fix it, and then never tell me it happened. I said, okay. I'll do that. I'll go get them buffed out and then you'll never know. He'll never know if I ever do it. I'm really gonna try not to curb rash. Of course, I guess I would be a little less careless or I can be a little more cautious. It's just like, here there's so much parallel parking in the Netherlands. So like, we'll see. We'll see how long do you guys give me? Like without getting curb rash, I would say I could go a full year. 1 year. And also, once I have baby, I'm sure that I'll drive even more cautiously. And then maybe I'll never, that's gonna be my goal. I'm just never gonna hit the curbs again. No curb rash on any of my tires, ever again. It's a big goal. But yeah, so anyways, we also got a color that I've actually never seen before. We got the Quicksilver, which I didn't even know really. I don't know if it's a new color or what it is, but apparently it's like a lighter gray. I don't really know. I've only seen the gray, like the darker gray, but apparently that's not it. It's a light gray. So we'll see. I don't know if it's like a European color, but we've been trying to do some research on like where's the best to charge, and surprisingly here it's like much cheaper to charge at the superchargers. A lot of the times, like in America, it's cheaper to charge at the slow chargers than it was at the superchargers. Actually, now that I think about it, that's probably not true. It's probably pretty similar. But here it's like half the price to charge at the Tesla superchargers than it is to charge at like the normal, like, because here in Europe there's superchargers everywhere. They're like, not just Tesla has superchargers, like everyone has superchargers. And so, yeah, they're everywhere and they all have different price ranges and stuff, so. And I'm out of storage, so let me go change my SIM card. We're back. I got my SIM card filled in. Full? A new one? I don't even know. But there's normally a little thingy in the corner that tells me how much battery, or how much recording time I have left, and I don't see it right now, so if this one might run out too. Sorry guys. Now, oh no, that wasn't the smartest way to do that. Now I was thinking of doing some chocolate and some not chocolate. I also forgot to buy a little scooper. Normally I'll use like an ice cream scooper to scoop things in, but I forgot to do that. So, there you go. Now you can see a little better what I'm doing. I also this is the first time I'm using our new oven, and I have never, like, I turn it on, I know it's on, it's hot, but I don't know, like, it didn't beep or anything when it was preheated. It just kind of, I think it stopped blinking. Normally in America, every single one, they beep as soon as they're done. And here it did not. And also, it's in Celsius, of course, because we're in Europe, and not Fahrenheit. And I was like, I don't even know how am I supposed to heat that, because the conversion of like 425 is 218, not 220, which, like, they don't have 218 as an option. It goes up by 5s. So I just put on 220 and we're gonna hope for the best, right? And then what I'm doing is I'm doing 5 minutes on 425 or 220, and then turning it down to 350 for the rest of the time, which is like 15 minutes, or 15 to 20, like 20 to 30 minutes sometimes. And then that way, the first like initial hotness makes it fluffier. There's my secret baking tip for you for the day. You guys would think I'm like a professional baker the way that I'm talking. I really don't bake that much, but I do Google a lot of recipes. So I just pretend like I'm a professional baker. And then I go from there and hope that it works. Most of the time they turn out good. Sometimes they do not. We'll see here. I don't even really know if I got all the right ingredients, like baking powder and baking soda. Baking soda is called the same thing here, so I'm pretty sure I got that right.
But like flat, like all-purpose flour, don't ask me if what I got is all-purpose flour because I really have no idea. I also got these chocolate chips, but I think that these are actually melting chocolate chips instead of like just regular semi-sweet chocolate chips. But I didn't see anything else, so that's what I got. That's also why I'm only doing half of them because, well, what if they're disgusting? You know? Let's do like a amount. Do they taste good? Oh yeah, they're good. Those are good. Woo! I love chocolate so much. Probably more than like the average person. I was always saying that like my pregnancy, I haven't been very, like my sweet tooth has kind of gone away. That is not a true statement anymore. It is fully back in full force and I want everything and anything sweet all day long now, so. These ones hopefully are extra sweet and extra chocolatey and delicious. This oven really like blows off, like it literally is blowing heat out. Hopefully it's on right. You know what I also don't have that I just realized is an oven mitt to take these out of the oven. So that'll be fun. I guess I can use a dish towel. I actually don't have dish towels. I only have cleaning rags. So, oh great, I have 1 minute left on this memory card. I need to go upstairs and get like the actual ones that have like a brand new one that are fully empty so that I have lots of time for you guys to talk to you, to hang out. I'm just gonna pop these in and I'll see you when they're out. Okay, muffins are done and ready to be eaten. I, of course, picked a chocolate chip one to try first. But we've got some news. The car is supposed to be delivered on Friday at his parents' house, but they waited, or they took a little bit too long to respond. So Rowan is actually already gone and on his way on his trip. So I will be staying home, but we do get our new car on Friday. So that is super exciting. Rowan's a little disappointed because he's used to cars like kind of being like a huge reveal with like a big bow and everything. With this, it's just gonna be like at his parents' house, nothing exciting, but too bad, so sad, babe. But let's try it. So yummy. All right, well, it was lovely chatting with you guys today. Now it's gonna be a pretty boring rest of the week now. I'm just gonna be here, probably building more stuff as it gets delivered, and then we'll get our car on Friday, and I think that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.